I have the wrong sandwich in front of me, so I can't do DSP tries it. This is completely wrong. Dark Souls 2 continues, right? It really does. Man, it's an ultra challenging run with the lighting. Like, it's been so hard because I have to keep farming torches and stuff. But it's working, right? Like, people show up for it. I really hope that you guys will support it. There have been some slow Dark Souls streams, just for the record. There's been some streams that have been low support streams, and I'm like, then we're probably just going to end it at the standard ending. We're probably not going to do the DLC. I want to do the DLCs. Let me make this abundantly clear. I want to do them, but I need people to actually support the game. Pal World ended, as you all know, and I've seen some of the most hilarious crash outs over this. Not me. People reacting to it. Oh, how dare he not play Pal World? He quit it only because of money and this and that. And it's like, guys, I like Pal World. I made this abundantly clear. I like the game and I wish to keep playing it, but when the entire audience on stream complains when I play it and says it's boring and no one supports the stream, I have to do the right choice because I'm an entertainer. I don't stream to entertain myself. I stream to entertain you. That's the point. That's my job. Does that make sense?
Nope. It's the past. Sorry.
I'm a public entertainer. My content is for public consumption, and the idea is that you watch it, you enjoy it, and you reciprocate. That's what allows me to make a living. If that doesn't happen, then I have to do other things. With Pal World, people didn't show up. They did not engage. They did not support, and they actively complained it was boring. Twice. First, when the game first came out in 2024, and again now. So how is it my fault? Because people crash out, oh, you're only about the money. You're only about this. What the hell are you talking about? Where were you? I played the game. I liked it. No one showed up.
You calling me a liar or something? Obviously I am.
So what do you want me to do about that? Play a game no one wants? Are you stupid? On planet Earth, what business operates on providing a product no one wants? Does it ever work? I mean, I would say that's probably some of the worst business decisions ever. Remember the Wii U, the console no one wanted, and it failed. I don't want to fail. I want to succeed in life. I want to be, you know, someone who has some relevance that can entertain an audience that will then allow me to enjoy my life by reciprocating with support. So I have to play things you want. Crashing out and yelling at me saying that, oh, it's all about the money. No, it's about being smart, not being a dumbass. This is not my hobby. I don't stream for free. This is my living. This is how I support my family. If you don't get that, grow up.
What an ass. Okay.
Grow up. 2 words. Grow up. This is reality now. This is not fantasy life. This is not rainbow and unicorns land. This is not the fantasy world of the internet because you grew up completely linked to the internet your whole life and you think that everything is magical. It's not. In reality, people have to do things that constitute work that will then allow them to earn a living so that they can survive. I have to play things that you guys want that you'll then say, oh, this is good, and then you'll support it. Hence, like with Final Fantasy VI, what's going on right now. Okay, people are loving it and they're supporting it, so I'll keep playing it. Pal World didn't work twice. I like the game. I think it's great. I would love to keep playing it. If I do, it'll be offline for my own personal amusement. It won't be online because you guys didn't like it, period. If you don't like that, grow up. Don't crash out and yell at me. I'm not the one that didn't show up and didn't support the stream. Take a look at the King's Tax today. I streamed since 11 a.m. It's now 4 p.m. I made $70. Okay? Obviously, that's not great. We've done better, but, you know, I don't know why with Dark Souls 2 it kind of ping-pong. Sometimes we have great Dark Souls 2 streams, and sometimes we have incredibly slow ones. If I continue to have this level of support when I play Dark Souls 2, we're just going to beat the main game, and that's it. Because the idea was that this would be a fun playthrough to do over the summer, and I know it's a lengthy game, and I said, hey, I know that actually there's big DLCs, and I would consider them, but it was dependent on how many people showed up, engaged, and supported, okay? When we started with Dark Souls 2, the attendance, engagement, and support was really high. And then over time, as I kind of expected would happen, it basically went down, down, down. And now we get decent attendance, but the support is very spotty. So, you know, I'm just being honest. You know, I like the game. I get frustrated at it, don't get me wrong. But I like playing challenging games. I know that they serve a purpose in my schedule, my rotation. They're different, right? A lot of other things I do are chill. This isn't chill, all right? But next time I stream this, it has to do well. That simple. If it doesn't next time, that's that. It's going to be me just beating the base game and that's it. And I think is I want to do the DLCs. I particularly remember them being good, but I don't know what else to say. I can't make people come and support Dark Souls. Stingray, stop bitching. Seriously, stop bitching and complaining. Enjoy your ban. You're such a bitch. I'm the streamer. I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm the streamer. I run the show. I can do whatever I want on my stream. No shit. I'm the boss, not you. If you don't like the way a streamer streams, get the fuck out and go watch someone else. No one cares about your opinion. If you come in, I don't like that this guy says that he didn't get a good amount of support for Dark, so fuck you. Leave. No one cares. My supporters like me and my content, and they support it. Sometimes they don't. On a slower day, I let them know, and then sometimes they'll support it again. It's up to them. It's not your job to come to my stream and tell me how to run it. Fuck off. No one cares about your opinion. Like, seriously, why do people think on planet Earth that their opinions matter? There's a difference between it's like, okay, well, Phil, here's some constructive criticism. You could have done this to make the stream go better today. Or, did you know this about the game? Maybe you should do this next time or something like that. Versus, I just don't like the way you do your stream. Well, then fuck off and leave. No one cares about your whiny opinion. Literally no one. It's insignificant. How do people not get this yet?
I'm always willing to accept constructive criticism these days. I welcome it. I want it. If outsiders can come to my content and say, well, here's what you're doing wrong and you can improve if you do this and this, I want to hear it. I love to hear it.
No, that's not a toxic attitude. That's a realistic attitude. That's life. You get it? If someone in life does well for themselves, right, and they operate and they're successful, they have a right to operate it how they want, especially if they're successful. Now, you don't have to like it. That's true. You might be like, oh, I don't like the way this person operates, okay? But guess what? Success is a result of hard work, dedication, finding the right things that do work. I have fine-tuned my content. I have made it so that I do a variety of content. So even although this stream didn't particularly do so well, last night we had an overabundance of support for a stream, so it evens out. It's okay. But I want to make it known. My content is dictated by how many people show up, engage, and support because I'm a public entertainer. If I don't say those things and I just lie to my audience or I'm dishonest and there's no transparency, that's far worse than me being honest. So if you're someone who's a pussy and you can't take real talk from someone, leave. I'm not a fake. I'm not a butt kisser. I never have been. I never will be. I'm very transparent with my audience about how I operate. So wouldn't you rather have transparency than lying and, being underhanded? Some people can't take it because they don't like being talked to in the real. They want everything is like a pussy-footed, rainbows, unicorns, kiss your butt kind of a deal. There's a lot of streamers that are like that. I'm not one of them. I'm just a real dude. And that's why I'm here after 18 years. If I was a fake or a phony, I'd be a sellout bitch and I would make no genuine content. And, I'd be basically a shill. That's the way to go. If you're going to do that, you have to kiss everything's butt. You have to be a fake and a phony, and you'll be a shill. And there's plenty of people that have been very successful doing that. I chose not to. I chose to be real. I chose to be someone who stood out from the pack, and I'm successful doing it. If you don't like that, that's your opinion. You're entitled to it, but I don't care. But people can't handle that. They really want everyone to act like a fake and a phony. And that's the other thing. They actually believe that, like, these people who are the biggest successful streamers care about them. You are an idiot if you think that. If you think that one of these giant successful streamers cares about you, absolutely not. To you, you're just the person who rains the money on them, the wallet. My streams, I love hanging out and interacting with you guys. Why do you think I stayed a few extra minutes now to have this conversation with you? I love hanging out. I love being honest and transparent and chilling. I love the conversations we have. That's why I do a podcast / morning show every day. Despite the fact that idiots yell at me and say, don't do that, I do it anyway because I love it. Do they do that shit? No, but that's what people want. They want big fakes and phonies and weirdos who just are there to literally get that bag by any means necessary, whether it's a sponsorship that they could give two shits about as long as they make money on it, whether it's shilling product, getting everything paid for. Yeah, I'm sure that the guy who got flown across the country to go to a promo event for a new game and played it 3 weeks early and put out special videos about it, I'm sure they really genuinely like that game. Not that they're getting paid for it or anything, right? Promo event for a new game and played it 3 weeks early and put out special videos about it. I'm sure they really genuinely like that game. Not that they're getting paid for it or anything, right? But that's who you like, right? You want the fakes and the phonies. You don't want someone real like me who does things fairly, who does things transparently. Can't stand that. Oh, we hate DSP, but we love this big-ass fucking YouTuber. I'm not stalling. I'm just stating my point. No one's going to contribute right now. It's fine. The stream's over.
No, I am not part Jewish whatsoever. I have no Jewish in me.
Whatever executive said this is a good idea, you should quit. You should go get another job. You are a terrible person at your job.